Little man. Hello, Linda. How you two gals doing tonight? No, not a whole lot. Just sort of waiting on a phone call, and I figure I might as well get on here. All right. Hello, Lillian. It's Janice. What is the matter, Rocky? Hello, Rango. I don't know what do you want. You need to go outside? That's what it is. He won't go outside. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah, they must have been, Janice. Mm. Hello, Crystal. I say you was looking at the same sunset as I was looking at today. I guess they pick up on if you're upset or not. Hello, Moon. Kyle, Diane said you were wanting to know about some access points on that Brazos around Waco. I don't know how y'all walk around on them stilts. I'd break my damn neck. Yeah, did you come see your son, Crystal? How's he like in Waco? Well, that's good. I'm glad. What they're building around here. I don't know. It's same camera, same everything. I tell you what, I went to town today on that bike, and damn, that traffic was heavy. That's not fun. Marengo, been there and done that. Not on still, but I got some buddies of mine get on them stilts and they can dance with them. People who used to them just do about anything they want to do with them on. Hello, Pete. You know, it's funny as you get older, they used to height didn't bother me at all. Damn, I can't get rid of that cough. Yeah, there's supposed to be some high winds and stuff in that too. And if you ain't fighting a deadline, I'd sit still.
Mm.
Just like me on that trip of mine here a couple of weeks ago. That wind got up 70 miles an hour. The hell with that. Hey, Cruising, how you doing, girl? It was cool here today. Just it rained this morning early and just got it damp. It never did really. Temperature wise, it wasn't all that cold, but it was just damp. It just go through you. The wind up. I think we're supposed to miss that one, except for the wind. Well, something weird happened here a while ago. About an hour ago, my phone, I'm on Verizon, phone and internet both went down for about nearly 30 minutes. That's unusual for both of them to go down.
Mm.
Yeah, I ain't even started thinking about a garden yet. I'm going to do that different this year. I'm going to buy them rings and everything's going to be above ground. I just hope it doesn't do like it did last year where you plant everything, it's nice, there's a lot of rain, then it turned off hot and quit raining. I don't know what it's supposed to be tonight. It's in the 50s here now. I think we're supposed to start warming up tomorrow.
Mm.
Sorry about that, folks. You plant a big garden, Cruising? Ooh, that's getting a little nippy there now.
Mm.
I may have an emergency phone call come through in a few minutes. If I do, then I'll be back. But last year I'm trying. Last year we planted a pretty good sized garden here, and we had some deals come up, some weeds come up. They looked like a cocklebur, and then they progressed a little bit further, and they were just like a goat head, but they were big like a cocklebur, and they'd go through your pants if you walked through there. You'd be picking them things out for 30 minutes. I ain't too crazy about the garden, but I sure do like what comes out of it. It tastes so much better. Funny. Were you buying plants or you're planting seed? That's one reason I want to put them raised beds in. Well, I took and pickled 25 of them quail eggs today. Hang on a minute. Let me let this brat dog in. Yeah, he is too. Yeah, that's a pretty area out there, isn't it, Crystal? Beagleville Park. Yeah, Lake Waco's got 4 nice parks. There's a lot of Corps engineer places around here. You got 4 on Lake Waco, which is 50 something now, not even 50 miles, and it's got a bunch of campgrounds, and then Lake Belton's got a bunch of campgrounds, and then you got Fort Parker, it's got a bunch. Corsicana. I used to run that road. I never have seen that, Linda. I got pretty serious with the little old gal from Corsicana for a while. I went back and forth on that road a few times. You see that dog? Hey, you see that dog? What are you doing? Get out. Get out. What's the matter with you? Are you goofy? You just got through having a treat. You ain't getting another one. You just got through having one. You know, it's funny. You can go to Mexico, come back, have a lot easier than you go to Canada and come back. he wound up. Yeah, he goes with me most of the time. Who, me? No. First thing, I doubt if I ever go back down in Mexico. I've been all over Mexico, but I don't care anything about going down there now. And I don't care nothing about going back to Canada. In fact, if I ever go back to Alaska again, I'm either going to fly or take that ship and that inside passage. Yeah, he seems to enjoy it. Oh, there's some pretty places in Mexico. But you don't never know when you're going to get your damn throat cut either. Well, you have a good one, Crystal, and I hope you and your son have a good visit. Hey, go to bed. I used to have one of my best friends bought a big ranch down in Mexico. It was on the other side of Mexico City, deep in Mexico. You get to fly in. And I used to go down there all the time. Yeah, it is. And I've always, them Texas license plates, they don't like going into Canada. Hello, Bill. Well, how you and your new job doing? Hadn't talked to you in a while. Linda, when I was pulling them RVs, we'd pull up through there, and all my buddies would go through. They'd get to me and flag me off. Here we go. I had spent about an hour there. Finally, I got aggravated one night. I knew that Border Patrol, and but I asked him. I said, "Why in the hell do them other boys just blow through here and I get stopped every time?" He pointed at my truck and said, "Them license plates." So we got orders that anybody from a border state with Mexico, California, Arizona, Texas. So we got to stop and check them. So they gonna check you every time you come through here from now on. I said, "No, they're not either, because this is my last damn trip into Canada." I haven't been back since. All right, Crystal. Well, we ain't gonna stay on here too long tonight. Well, you got Arizona license plates too. Yeah, the first thing he asked every time, "Hello, ML," is if you got a gun, if you got a pistol in your truck. I said, "Man, you know I haven't got a pistol in my truck. I know I can't bring one in here." And he said, "Well, does everybody in Texas carry a gun?" I said, "Yeah, pretty well, but I know I can't bring one up here." No, they're pretty bad. And it's an open border. Lord, there's enough woods that you just are getting a canoe across the border and not even blink. Wisconsin plates, okay. Well, like I say, if I wouldn't mind going back to Alaska for the summer. But if I do, I'm gonna fly up there and just rent an RV. It's just as cheap as driving. And then when you get ready to come home to get on plane, come on home. All right, Lillian, you have a good night. Yeah. You can't. You either got to take a ferry up, or if it's in the summertime and it's open, or you got to fly up. That's the only way you can get there without driving. Well, this morning I had about 25 of them quail eggs. I boiled them things and peeled them and took them and pickled them things today. I tasted that brine. They got a good flavor to it. I think they're going to turn out good. We'll know in a couple of weeks. They're in the icebox now. I got a couple of buddies of mine going up on taking their motorcycles and going up there this year. It won't be too much longer. I've got 4 more that's fixing to join him. I carried a shotgun through there. I don't think you can even do that now. The Border Patrol look at that gun like it was a rattlesnake. Crack me up. Yeah, he's in suspended animation right now. If this incubator ain't messed up, I ought to have some more hatching out next 2 or 3 days. A lot of lonesome country up there. Only place in Canada I'd really like to go back to is Northwest Territories. I'd like to spend some time there. But that's the least populated part too. Yeah, it would tickle me to death. I counted one of them eggs today, and what kind of damn nickname is that? Diane, I think that needs to leave. Yeah, you don't need that name in here. You either need to leave or go back and change your name and come back in. Yeah, you may have to tenderize him. Yeah, he would still be running around probably if he hadn't killed that other one. He's a mean little dude. You know, I went to the grocery store today. You can't walk in a grocery store anymore without dropping 100. And that's just for me. I'd hate to have 4 or 5 kids and a wife trying to take care of. Hey, Ramlin, how you doing, buddy? Miss She Devil, the bus lady. Yeah. When I fix him, I think I'm gonna just, yeah, had to. I'm at he'll wind up fried. I haven't had any fried quail in a long time. She Devil, you doing okay? Well, if you got all the seats and everything out, She Devil. Oh, weren't those pretty, Rambling? She had a bunch of photographs she put up in here one night. There were some vivid colors in that one. Yeah, and on Fred, I should have put him down a lot sooner than I did. Must have been. I'll have to go look at it. Well, if I was ever going to do a bus, hey, Cooking, what you up to, buddy? Hell, I can't type fast on a desktop. Well, you about to get over your trip, Cooking? It's funny that y'all on South Pole and y'all get them down there and we get them on the North Pole. I don't think those that we get up here are as vivid as those were the other night. Sometime it does. You working tonight? Hello, Rick. Janice, have you got them handy? Could you share with She Devil a couple of them? Well, I feel sorry for him. Well, Janice is in Australia. Janice, you want to put a couple of them up? Are you still there? I believe you liked it, kicking. Okay, that'll work. Not me. Oh, we really don't play games in here. Dang it. Sorry about that. Excuse me. And I know I need to grease my chair. Nah, I have been. Just still got to cough a little bit. Play a tune. You had a bunch of pictures that night, but I think the first ones were they the animals or the lights? He had all kind of critters he was putting up on the screen too. That was the same night, wasn't it? You putting the koalas up, all yeah. That's what I was thinking. Of course, feeble-minded as I am, I might have forgotten. I've slept since then. Do you take a lot of pictures, Janice? He's a Boston Terrier, or the common name is Boston Screwtail. He's a mess. Yeah, but I don't want to get off here and look them up and then do that. Hell, everybody got a camera now with these phones. They got some of these newer phones that got better cameras in them than what you can buy. I got all my junk in to set that phone of mine up, and with a muff and a speaker and all that mess. Yeah, but you know, good camera's not cheap either, though. Yeah, there's some of them here too, like that. Well, at least it wasn't bad as the stink bomb on the airplane, Scott. I laughed till I like to cried. No, you talking about the hairless chihuahuas? That's sort of weird looking. My last, you can tell I'm not in particular to any breed. This Boston Terrier here, I had a Yorkie before that, had Lab before that. I'm not a big fan of a Chihuahua anyway. When I was dating my wife, well, I'd come over there and that little old dog would be, she had a little Chihuahua. And that damn dog would bite me every time I left. Run up her and bite you on the heel. Unless she was gone. If I come over there to feed him and take care of him, oh, he's my buddy, he'd be up my lap. Oh Lord, I've had dogs all my life, Rick. I was rolling laughing at you two that night. I think that's half of the one of the ladies like it because they got somebody cleaning the rooms up. Well, did Amber enjoy as much as you did, Scott? I'm not going there. Hey, Cookie, how you doing, buddy? That's all we any of us do. That's a lot of beds to make up in a day. Must have had a hell of a housekeeping staff. Don't you know that housekeeping staff sees a little bit of everything, cleaning them rooms like that every day? Ain't no telling what they find. Good. Them breaks help, don't they? Yeah, imagine. Dang, price is going up. I bet you Amber appreciated that, Scott. Are they supposed to send you keys to you, Scott? Well, I tell you what, y'all seem like y'all really had a good time. And I was talking to James the other night. It sounded like they did too. I'm glad you did too, Cookie. I ain't been on in the last few days much. Sort of took a little break. Hey, Mo Bang, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, it's sand bait, and I like drains. Yeah, that impressed me too, Ringo. Janice, did you used to read a lot, or do you read a lot now? Ought to be Mo Bang for your bucks rolling. I used to be. Every once in a while now, I'll shut this computer off and pick a book up. I think you were just like me, though. I want a book. I don't want to do it on a computer or on a laptop or iPad or something. I used to listen to Welcome back, Lillian. My bad part about a book, I'll pick a book up, and if I like it, they I'll sit there and read that whole damn book before I put it down. You know, you look over and it's 10 o'clock at night. You say, yeah, I'll read a few more pages. Next time you look up, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I like wildlife too, Janice. Well, y'all got some mixed up critters too. Quit carrying them damn playboys and penthouses in there kicking. You know, really, all cutting up aside, um, if I get into a book, sort of, I don't know, I really get into one, a printed page or something else. We need to get on here and make a video, Janice. I believe y'all's drought's about over with, Tim. You know, we've got quite a bit of rain this year, but we're still down. Lakes and stuff are still down. Yeah, I think them big lakes out there got more water in them than they've had in 15 years. I was going to ask you, Cookie, you were fixing to leave and go back up north. Did you hit any bad weather going up there? Well, don't run too many of them off Mobang. Damn, we got more Californians in Texas now than California's got. Hmm. Ah, that's good. I know you were a little worried about it. Well, you're in a mood, ain't you, Diane? Well, I figure here in Texas we'll be crying for rain before long if it does like it did last year. I don't blame you. Yeah, really rambling. Would you like to be on a motorcycle, Tim? You working on it? All right. No, I say, you ever get caught in a bad rainstorm on that thing? All right. Well, you getting there then. It's weather so weird here in Texas. I went into town on a bike today, and if you put that once, if you put that leather jacket on, felt good running down the road. Yeah, and but once you stopped, it was too hot. Yeah, well, y'all do get the rain, that's for sure. Yeah, I've got caught in a couple bad storms. I sat up underneath the underpass on the interstate one day for about 2 hours. Hello, Timmy Ray. No, we're doing great. Mm. You like it waterfalls, Cookie? Burn that midnight oil, huh, Timmy Ray? Really? I didn't know that. I learned something tonight, Cookie. Those are a little expensive, aren't they, Ramlin? Well, I tell you what, Bree's in the right place for him. Not pulling them RVs. I don't think I ever went to Washington or Oregon. It wasn't raining. Cookie, I'm with you. I'm not a beach person. When I was a kid, we lived right on the Texas coast for about 5 years, and I had all the beach I wanted right then. Yeah. Mm. Then got you hit, huh? Well, the way they're talking about some of those passes in California, that stove starts melting out there, they may have a hell of a flood. They're hoping they don't get in real hot weather all of a sudden. Maybe it melts off a little bit slower. No, it was a lifesaver for them. There was some idiot out there that was wanting to build a aqueduct to run from the Great Lakes to California where they supply the water. All right. Can't beat that, Timmy Ray. Yeah, I can't imagine that. Yeah. And you're talking about what? Nearly 3,000 miles? Well, you know, one time, I don't know if it still is, but the Great Lakes were coming up 3 or 4 inches a year. I wonder if that sort of stopped. Yeah. Well, what they're talking about here on that pipeline to California has been plumb across the United States. Can you imagine what that would have cost? Woo! Yeah, it's been raining here a lot. It rained this morning here. Not a whole lot, but yeah, I don't know. We've been missing the bad part. Knock on wood on these storms. Yeah, and you, Lord help. Hello, Daniel. How you doing tonight? Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, that's a mess. All right. Have a good night, Scott. Appreciate you coming in. I don't know if he got a channel or not. Hey, Nate. How you doing? That Gina's a sweetheart, isn't she, Rambling? You know, Gina and Paula were the two that sort of got me to where I wanted to do some of these lives. Yeah, carburetor time. She's a tough old gal, I guarantee you. That's one thing about these new bikes, Mobine, with that fuel injection. You don't have near that problem with them. Of course, mine don't sit still long enough. Oh, yeah. A Harley, not a Harley. Yeah. I tell you what, about the only thing I found to cut that out of a carburetor is brake cleaner. Your belly button getting close to your backbone, Janice. Cookie's a good old guy. He's not asleep and having bad dreams. He just dreams a lot. What are you eating tonight, Janice? Oh, yeah, we're still here, Rick. Hmm. Never have heard of that combination. Oh, yeah. Probably going to be smoking from now on. Okay. No, Rick, we don't talk about that in here. Well, Janet, you got a good chef to catch it. Rick, I live in Texas, and that stuff is still illegal here. So, you don't need to be talking about it. Well, that's good. I live in Texas, Rick. Oh, I'm gonna let that one go, Janet. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, it's about that time. I was wondering how you like the scorpion, Nate. Was it crunchy? I haven't got the idea. Well, folks, it is about that time. I'm going to get off this thing for a little bit. I appreciate y'all all coming in. We'll do it again tomorrow, maybe. Good night, all.